in public schools. Also, in the Committee of the Whole, the senators will consider the Local Content Bill, Senate Bills number 50 of 2023. This bill seeks to provide a framework for the development and adoption of local content through ownership, control, and financing of activities connected with the exploitation of gas, oil, and other hydrocarbon resources by local persons and local enterprises in order to ensure the development of local economies, stimulate industrial development, increase local capability, build a skilled workforce, and create a competitive supplier base. The bill is premised on Article 69, Sub-Article 1 of the Constitution, which imposes an obligation on the state to, among other things, ensure the sustainable exploitation, utilization, management, and conservation of the environment and natural resources, and ensure the equitable sharing of the accruing benefits, and also utilize the environment and natural resources for the benefit of the people of Kenya. In addition, Article 66, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution further provides that Parliament shall enact legislation ensuring that investments.
Of quorum now. Majority Leader, order your troops to take their seat. Clerk, you may proceed to call the first order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
The chairperson allows on committee to lay their paper. The chairperson is normally the deputy speaker or any other chairman of a standing committee.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On behalf of the Chair of the Senate Liaison Committee, I wish to lay on the table of the Senate. I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Senate today, 28 May 2025, report of the Liaison Committee on the activities and operations of select committees during the third session of 2024.
Person Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs, and Human Rights. Any member of JLAC?
So, Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Senate today, being the 28th May 2025. Number 1, report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of the County Government's Election Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 2 of 2024. Number 2 being the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 17 of 2024. Number 3, report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on the consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Bakari Alfan Munge and 3 others, being residents of Kwale County, regarding the implementation of an award by the Environment and Land Court for compensation and resettlement to the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Laban Omusundi regarding the introduction of a framework for recalling nominated members of the county assemblies, MCAs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chairperson, Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the Senate today, 28 May 2025, report of the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on its inquiry in the state of governance in the county government of Garissa arising from the statement sought by Senator Abdul Haji, MP. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to lay.
Next order, clerk.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Chairperson, Liaison Committee. Senator Mandago.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of the following motion on the report of the Liaison Committee on the activities and the operations of Select Committee during the third session of 2024. That the Senate notes the report of the Liaison Committee on the activities and operations of Select Committees during the third session pursuant to Standing Order 224-2, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 28 May 2025.
Chairperson Jailak.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to give notice of the following motion that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Bakari Alfan Munge and 3 others being residents of Kwale County regarding the implementation of an award by the Environment and Land Court for compensation to and resettlement of the owners of Ramisi Phase 1, Block 5056 in Kwale County, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 28th May 2025.
You have another notice to give, so you may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I equally beg to give notice that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on its consideration of a petition to the Senate by Mr. Laban Omusundi regarding the introduction of a framework for recalling nominated members of the county assemblies, MCAs, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, 28th May 2025. Thank you.
The Chairperson, Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to the Senate, I request the Senate to adopt the report of the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on its inquiry into the state of governance in the county.
Senator Abbas.
Yes, sir.
You are giving notice.
Okay. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on its inquiry into the state of governance in the county government of Garissa arising from a statement sought by Senator Abdul Haji, MP, laid on the table of the Senate on Wednesday, the 28th May 2025. I beg to lay.
Senator for Nandi, the Honorable Samson Chirange.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to give notice of the following motion that welfare of interns working under the Public Service Commission, that aware that the Public Service Commission has provided internship opportunity to many youths in various government departments and agencies for a period of not exceeding 1 year pursuant to guidelines and management of public service internship program October 2019. appreciating that since its inception, the internship program in Kenya has been instrumental in providing practical experience to graduates and enhance employability, offering networking opportunities, and has on a number of occasions led to full-time jobs to graduates. Concerned that internship opportunities are limited in number, skewed in distribution across the government departments and agencies, lack clear pathway to permanent employment, have inadequate opportunities to skills development due to the shortage duration that are offered, and that the stipend offered to PSC interns is insufficient, with an average stipend ranging from 15,000 Kenya shillings to 30,000 Kenya shillings per month, which is not sustainable, especially to interns living in major cities like Nairobi, Mombasa, Eldoret, and Kisumu, where the cost of living is too high. Now, therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, the Senate resolves that the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service and Human Capital Development, in consultation with the Public Service Commission, reviews the guidelines to the Public Service Internship Program of October 2019, with a view to, 1, increase the stipend offered to interns to cushion them against the high cost of living, and 2, put in place mechanisms to promote and reward innovation by the interns. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Next order. Now, honorable senators, before the clerk calls the next order, allow me to make this communication. Bishop Murgo, Reverend, kindly take your seat. He is a man of God, all the same, nevertheless. Now, honorable senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the public gallery this afternoon of visiting teachers and students from Frithov Eugene Bice Academy in Kajiado County. The delegation comprises 25 teachers and 73 students who are in the Senate for a one-day academic exposition. Honorable senators, in our usual tradition of receiving and welcoming guests to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to them, and on behalf of the Senate and my own behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. I will ask the Senator for Nairobi City County under 1 minute to extend. Oh, okay. Senator Seki, the senator who was elected by many people, if I recall. You may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want also to join you to congratulate and welcome a student from Kajiado. Want to wish you well and welcome you to the Senate of Kenya. And I believe that you will learn much more in this session until when you leave this place. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming to take note on these issues that are being taken in this Senate. And I believe as you go back home, you will have a story to tell to your fellow students and pupils, and definitely will join hands together as we come back to Kajiado and say hi to you in Kajiado and even outside here. But I think it is good that you came. Otherwise, thank you very much. This is Senate. We are almost 3 of us here, delegation of 3, Mheshimiwa Mundet and Mheshimiwa Peris Tobiko, but I'm the elected senator from the people of Kajiado. Thank you very much.
Next order, clerk.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Senator Hamida Kibwana, statements pursuant to Standing Order 52-1. That statement is dropped. Statements pursuant to Standing Order 53-1. The Honorable Senator Essi Okenyuri.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. A request for statement on the challenges arising from the upgraded ticketing and queuing system at the Nairobi National Park. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Trade, Industrialization and Tourism on a matter of national concern on the implementation of a new ticketing and queuing system by the Kenya Wildlife Service at Nairobi National Park, rolled out on the 5th of February 2025. Mr. Speaker, sir, although introduced as a pilot initiative to improve efficiency and streamline visitor access, the system has resulted in prolonged delays, visitor dissatisfaction, and concerns over possible misconduct by staff. These challenges, if not addressed, may negatively affect our tourism revenue and Kenya's image as a preferred wildlife tourism destination. In the statement, the committee should therefore address the following. 1, the rollout and technical implementation of the upgraded ticketing and queuing system at Nairobi National Park, including the objectives of the pilot phase and how it was structured. 2, the reasons for the continued delays and inefficiencies experienced by park visitors since the launch of the system, identifying whether these are due to technical, operational, or human resource challenges. 3, reports or investigations into cases of misconduct involving KWS staff, particularly concerning irregular entry procedures. 4, the impact of the new system on visitor numbers, satisfaction and revenue collection at Nairobi National Park since February 2025. And finally, the internal assessment and feedback mechanisms established by KWS to monitor system performance and the steps being taken to resolve the current inefficiencies and ensure a smooth visitor experience going forward. Senator Okenyuri Esther, thank you.
Senator Richard Onyonka.
Mr. Speaker, thanks for your indulgence. Mr. Speaker, I would like to request for a statement on the criteria for the designation of diaspora polling stations globally. Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee of Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights on a matter of international concern regarding the criteria used in the designation of polling stations outside our country, Kenya. Mr. Speaker, the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission is required by Article 88(4) of the Constitution and Regulation 34 of the Election Voters Registration Regulation, which was done on 2012, is responsible for ensuring continuous registration of Kenyan citizens locally and abroad. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee should address the following. The criteria applied in the choice and appointment of locations for polling stations globally during the coming elections. Mr. Speaker, number 2, the procedures for voter registration, voter education, and casting of votes by diaspora citizens, including provisions in place for ensuring transparency, accountability, and access to information for Kenyans abroad regarding their eligibility, voting rights, and where polling stations are going to be located in their areas. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to ask these questions about our members of the diaspora. Thank you, sir.
Next order. Now, honorable senators, if you look at your order paper, order number 8 to 13, these orders are up for division, and therefore we'll call them at once. Proceed to ring the bell, and then proceed to do divisions. Clerk, proceed to call those orders.
Order number 8, motion. The report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on the county government's additional allocations cash disbursement schedule for the financial year 2024-2025 division. Order number 9, the division of revenue bill, National Assembly bills number 10 of 2025, second reading division. Order number 10, the sports amendment bill, Senate bills number 33 of 2024, second reading division. Order number 11, the sports amendment number 2 bill, Senate bills number 45 of 2024, second reading division. Order number 12, the creative economy support bill, Senate bills number 30 of 2024, second reading division. Order number 13, the cooperatives bill, National Assembly bills number 7 of 2024, second reading division.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly ring the division bell for 5 minutes. Sergeant at Arms, you may now close the doors and draw the bars. Now, honorable senators, before we do the actual voting, kindly log out. Just pull out your cards from the delegates unit. And Sergeant at Arms, just go around and pick the unattended cards. Sergeant at Arms, if you're ready, let me know. Sergeant at Arms, are we ready? Thank you. Honorable Senators, you may now log back into the delegate unit. Before you vote, allow me to put the question on order number 8. That the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on the county government's additional allocations, cash disbursement schedule for the financial year 2024-2025, laid on the table of the Senate on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, and that pursuant to Section 17.7 of the County Government's Additional Allocations, Section 17.7 of the Public Finance Management Act, the Senate approves the County Government's Additional Allocations Cash Disbursement Schedule for the financial year 2024-2025. Clerk, what's wrong with the system? All right, honorable senators, you may now proceed to vote. Okay, we will announce the results at the very end. We will now move to, I will now put the question for order number 9. Which is the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025, be now read a second time. May you put the system up and running? Honorable Senators, you may now proceed to vote. Honorable Senators, we are now moving to order number 10, and I put the question that the Sports Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 33 of 2024, be now read a second time. You may proceed to vote. Honorable Senators, will now move to order number 11. Majority Leader, kindly take your seat. I'll put the question that the Sports Amendment number 2 bill, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, be now read a second time. You may proceed to vote. Senator Onyonka and Senator Wafula, kindly proceed to dispatch and cast your vote. Now, honorable senators, we are moving to order number 12, and I'll put the question. Senator Wakili and Senator Boni, take your seats. I proceed to put the question that the Creative Economy Bill, Senate Bill number 30 of 2024, be now read a second time. You may proceed to vote. Senator Mundegi and Senator Murango, proceed on dispatch and Honorable Senator Wafula. Honorable Senators, we'll now move to order number 13, and I'll proceed to put the question. Senator Murango and Senator Chute. That the Cooperatives Bill, National Assembly Bill number 7 of 2024, be now read a second time. You may now proceed to vote. Senator Oburu, Senator Abbas, and Senator Wafula. Proceed to dispatch and cast your vote. Now, Honorable Order, Senator Mundigi and the Senator Fernandi. The result for the division are as follows. For order number 8, the ayes are 28 and the noes 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it. For order number 9, the ayes are 28, nays at 0, abstention at 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable division of revenue raised nationally between the national and county governments in the 2025-2026 financial year and for connected purposes.
For order number 10, the result is as follows. Ayes are 28, nays at 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Sports Act and for connected purposes.
The results for order number 11, ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Sports Act to create county academies of sports to protect minors in sports and for connected purposes.
The results of the division on order number 12, ayes are 28, nays 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to establish mechanisms for the support of persons in creative industry, to enhance the contribution of creative industry to the economy, to establish the Creatives Fund, and for connected purposes.
The resultant division on order number 13, ayes 28, nays 0, abstention 0. So the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to establish the Office of Commissioner for Cooperative Development at the national level and the Office of the County Director for Cooperatives in each county government to provide for promotion, registration, and regulation of cooperatives, to provide for intergovernmental cooperative relations, and for connected purposes.
Sergeant at Arms, you may now withdraw the bar and open the doors. Next order, clerk.
Order number 14, Committee of the Whole. The Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025. Who is helping?
Order, honorable members, and please do not leave the chamber. Let us take our seats. Majority Whip, Senator Sifuna, let us resume our seats.
Yes. You will move the amendments. Yeah, move. Chairman is not there. Where are they?
All right. Honorable members, order, honorable members. Kindly let's take our seats. Senator Chute and Senator Kisang. Senator Sotsi, let us take our seats. Members, we are now in the Committee of the Whole on the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025. We will go for division at the end, but we will first of all go through the clauses. I will start with clause number 3.
Clause 3.
Clause 3, honorable senators, I propose the question that clause 3 be part of the bill and ask the mover, the chairperson, Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, Senator Boni Halwale.
Mr. Chairman, I propose that it be amended as it is on the order paper.
I now propose the question that clause 3 be amended as proposed, and I put the question that clause 3 be amended as proposed. Division at the end. Next.
Clauses 4 and 5.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 4 and 5 be part of the bill, and I put the question that clauses 4 and 5 be part of the bill. Division at the end.
The schedule.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the schedule be part of the bill and direct the mover, the chairperson, Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, to move.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the bill be amended by deleting the schedule and substituting, therefore, the following new clause as on the order paper.
I now propose the question that the schedule be amended as proposed, and I put the question that the schedule be amended as proposed. Division at the end.
Clauses 2, the title, and clause 1.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill, and I put the question that clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. Division at the end. Now, honorable members, we are immediately going to proceed for division. Before that, I direct the bell be rung for 5 minutes for us to get the numbers to proceed to division. Sergeant at Arms, ring the quorum bell for 5 minutes.
Situngenda zote.
Elegwe, hii mambo ya broad basing ni nzuri. Unaona watu wa opposition wanatufanyia kazi. Sisi tunakula tu mshahara ya kule.
kitu sasa. Yeah, this thing is not there. Yeah. We now have quorum members. Sergeant at Arms, please close the door and draw. Close the door and draw the bar. Sergeant at Arms. Senators, order, honorable members. Honorable members, take your seats. Honorable senators, take your seats. Angela, unataka kuja kuangalia basi they are trying to check.
The amended as proposed. You can't put them together. You can't put them together. If one fails, itakuwa mbaya. Give them a choice. What it's okay, don't worry. Just say don't put clause 3 in the schedule. Just put clause 3, the amended.
Clause 3, the amended, clause 4 and 5.
Don't put them together. Usipanic, just put because Sabrina clauses as proposed. Apply and then that the schedule be amended as proposed. And then that clause 3 as amended. And then aki-announce results, unaweza weka that reading. 4 and 5, the schedule. Clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill.
Ilipotea.
Be part of the bill.
Now, honorable members, we are ready to proceed to vote. Senator Sifuna, Senator Wambua, Senator Kisang, let's take our seats. You now may proceed to log out from your stations. And the Sergeant at Arms to take away cards from unattended delegates' units. Honorable Senators, log out. Order, Majority Leader. Order. So,
Okay, tumeseparate kwa system. Sema if the question, I will now put the question that clause
clause be amended. Okay, so, and then this would be the second question. Okay. Tuko ready? Yes. Okay. Senators, we are now going to proceed to vote, and I'll put the question. I'll proceed to put the question that clause 3 be amended as proposed. Clause 3 be amended as proposed. You may now proceed to vote. This one.
Imefika 25. To vote.
Everybody voted? Mwanzo hayuko. He's voted. Kajwang is not in. Honorable members, we are now proceeding to the next clause, and I put the question that the schedule be amended as proposed. Order, honorable senators. I put the question that the schedule be amended as proposed. You may proceed to vote. Senator Kisang, take your seat and vote. Nimekuona.
Print majina kwanza ndio tuone ni nani hajavote.
Print another copy. Angela, confirm.
Be careful, kuna clause 3 mahali.
Senator Joe Newton, approach the desk to vote.
Yes, I'm a vote.
Your name?
Vote kama ni yes na signature.
Weka no. We now proceed to the next. I put this question on all clauses. I put the question that clause 3 as amended, clause 4, clause 5, the schedule as amended, clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. Honorable members, you may now proceed to vote. That's it. Thank you.
To announce results actually.
Order, honorable members, we now have the results of the division, and I will announce the results. For the first division, ayes 31. Order, honorable members. Senator Mofaya, take your seat, please. These are the results of division senators. For the first division, ayes 31, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it. On the second division, ayes 31, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. And lastly, on the third division, ayes 31, nays 0, abstentions 0. The ayes have it. I now call upon the mover. Now the chairperson is present, Senator Boni Halwale. Order, honorable members. The chairperson or Senator Boni Halwale.
Everybody stand up. Mr. Chairman, sir, I beg to move that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Bills number 10 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, I now put the question that the committee do report to the Senate its consideration of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments. Now, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, kindly don't leave the chamber. We have another division, the last one. Let's have on Senator Chute. Senator Olsotsi, I don't know what the campaign you have this afternoon. Let's go to the reporting of the bill. Chairperson, Senator Sigay.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole has considered the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025, and its approval thereof with amendments.
Mover.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move that the House doth agree with the committee in the said report.
I beg you pardon? What did you say?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move that the House doth agree with the committee in the said report.
Now give the majority leader to move, because now you are misleading us with your endorsement.
Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Speaker, sir,
the mover is the majority leader. Let him do his work.
Mr. Speaker, sir,
the
correct reading is doth, not do.
Now
it's doth. The House so informed.
This afternoon, I am not ready for any lessons. I'm not doing any lessons. Majority leader.
Aye. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I request Senator Wambua.
Senator Wambua.
The Speaker is second.
Proceed to your seat. Senator Mboni. I propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the Senate report. I put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the Senate report. As many as of the similar opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Over.
Speaker, I beg to move that the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025, be now read a third time. I request Senator Githuku Kamau to second.
Senator Githuku.
Thank you, Chair. I second.
I propose the question that the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025, be now read at that time. I thought there is a senator who wants to give an input. So I put the question that the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025, be now read at that time. Yeah, we are going to the division. Oh, sorry. Do you have numbers or will we ring the quorum bell? For 2 minutes. 2 minutes is okay. Let's sanitize the process. Sanjay Tams, ring the quorum bell for 2 minutes. And also, you take out the unattended cards. Meanwhile, you can now close the doors and draw the bar. And then senators, honorable senators, proceed to vote. You can now vote. No, you are not voting on your phones, kindly senators. Proceed to vote. No. Senator Chute and your group, I hope you are voting, eh? Senator Boni, you're out of order. You know, you're out of order. You shouldn't be lended to vote and being very attentive. Eh? Senator Oburu Odinga, Senator Onyonka, and Senator Mungatana approach the table. Honorable Senators, these are the results of the division. Ayes 31, nays 0, abstention 0. The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable division of revenue raised nationally between the national and county governments in the 2025-2026 financial year and for connected purposes.
You can now open the doors and withdraw the bars. Honorable Senators, Honorable Senators, Senator Mofaya. Honorable Senators, we reorganize the business of the day. We defer under 15, 16, and 17. Now we go to order number 18. Clerk.
Order number 18, motion, consideration of the report of the Standing Committee on Health on a petition to the Senate by Ms. Mercy Chepchichir regarding the alleged medical negligence and staff incompetence, which led to the death of Ms. Anita Jepkorir at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. Resumption of debate.
Very well. Senator Andy Gichelo. Okay. Senator Chalagay Samson.
Thank you.
Are you on the queue? Maybe on another
matter? Thank you, Chair. I don't know why Senator Sifuna is uncomfortable about nurses, yet he was proud of them the other day. Mr. Speaker, I raised to support the motion yesterday, consideration on the report by the alleged negligence of Mercy that led to the death of Mrs. Anita Chepkorir at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. Mr. Speaker, as I rise to support this motion, I want to pass my deepest condolences to the family and friends on the death of Anita Chepkorir, which unfortunately happened in 2021 due to medical negligence at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, Mr. Speaker, sir. So, Speaker, sir, remember this young girl was only 6 years old, full of life, but because of medical negligence, Mr. Speaker, we lost her. And it is because of medical negligence where the doctors at that hospital failed to locate the foreign body that had been swallowed by her, Mr. Speaker. So this is sad, and medical negligence is becoming a predominant problem, especially in our hospital institutions, Mr. Speaker. And the procedure that was performed, Speaker, did not, and in the process of doing surgical procedures, Mr. Speaker, sir, the doctors led by Dr. Odingo and the team that did the operation, Mr. Speaker, did not remove the foreign body, but they end up and accidentally removing two tooth, which they end up removing, and therefore that foreign body remained within the lungs even after bronchoscopy and thoracotomy, Mr. Speaker. They were not able to remove, and therefore with time it led to very serious pneumonia that led to the death, unfortunately, of Anita Chepkorir, Mr. Speaker. So this was clear violation. You know, under Article 43, Mr. Speaker, of the Constitution, every Kenyan has a right to affordable, quality health care. And as much as we celebrate medical practitioners in this country, they do a lot, Mr. Speaker. They do a lot in Meru County hospitals. They do a lot in Migori, in Nandi, in Nyandarua. We know what the challenge is, Mr. Speaker. I remember, and I know, in as much as we are blaming that they were medical negligence, Mr. Speaker, I know the challenges our medical practitioners go through. Some of them, like UHC, Universal Health Coverage, Mr. Speaker, some of them are yet to be confirmed under permanent and pensionable, which is still very unfortunate. Yet during the COVID-19, Mr. Speaker, they were the only people who rose and fought COVID pandemic, while the guns, the bullets, the heavy artillery stayed in barracks. But it's only the UHC staff. Mr. Speaker, I am happy that today I have seen the comments from the chairperson of Finance and Budget in the Budget in the National Assembly, the member of Aleko Usonga, that they will budget for the absorption of permanent and pensionable of UHC staff and also payment of gratuity and ensure proper and clear transfer of services of UHC staff to county governments across the nation. So that is the issue I was saying yesterday, Mr. Speaker, that let us be fair to our medical staff. So, Speaker, I once visited Maraba Sub-County Hospital. Do you realize they don't have PEEPs, protective equipments, personnel, Mr. Speaker? I visited one of the rooms which they do cesarean section at the Maraba Sub-County Hospital in Maraba Township, and it was very sad that they don't have even gloves, Mr. Speaker. They don't have protective gear, even as they perform surgical procedure of CS to our mothers across that area of Maraba. Even when you go to Nandales Hospital, come to Kapsabet, I visited, even the services, even Morsoriat Sub-County, you go there, you visit the kitchen. Mr. Speaker, when I visited the kitchen of Morsoriat Sub-County Hospital, it was very embarrassing. It is very dirty. You could see cockroaches walking and doing a catwalk in Morsoriat Sub-County Hospital, where our food for the sick should be met, Mr. Speaker, even the clubs. So I know our medical practitioners will always have a challenge, especially with the issue of health in this country. Mr. Speaker, on this case of the medical negligence of Anita Chepkorir in Moi Teaching and Referral, Mr. Speaker, you have to appreciate that apart from Kenyatta National Hospital, there are other 2 referral hospitals outside the city. Is only Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. It is very sad, Mr. Speaker, when you listen to this story, that even the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital management and even the people who did operation led by Dr. Odingo and company did not have even the humane, that empathy towards the parents of the 6-year-old daughter, Ms. Anita Chepkorir. So, Speaker, I know, you know, in as much as sometimes some deaths are not preventable. On this case, it was preventable. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that the Health Committee, led by Senator Mandago, who happens to hail from the same county where this death happened, and I think at that time he was the governor of Wazingishu, because it was in 2021. So, Speaker, it is very unfortunate that there was a disjointed communication between the patient and post-care, and even during operation, Mr. Speaker. It was noted that Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, which is one of the biggest referral hospitals outside Nairobi, have a poor record keeping. Say that the people who admitted and released the girl, Mr. Speaker, did not even, there was no proper trailing of the records since when the patient was admitted, during the surgical procedure, during the recovery period, and even during post-care and after-care, after the patient was released from the hospital. It is very embarrassing. With the era of technology, I would have expected Senator Mandago-led Health Committee to indicate that and even call out Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital for having a very poor record keeping with the current technology. In fact, these young people who are insulting and demeaning and criticizing leaders on social media, Mr. Speaker,
If we can rechannel the energy, we can give them a job in Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital to prepare health records so that we are not embarrassed by these deaths that occurred out of medical negligence. So I would have expected in this report led by Senator Mandago to indicate that Moi Teaching and Referral must be called out for poor record keeping. Because with the click of the button, with the era of technology, it should have been easy to do referrals and ensure that this patient was well taken care of. This is a death that is preventable, Mr. Speaker. It should not have happened. So in these recommendations and this lack of breakdown of communication, it should have been looked, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this issue of recovery, in fact, when you read the report, Dr. Odingo and company, and even aftercare services after the surgery when the young girl was released, no one did refer to the team that did the surgery. Even they didn't do even review